there were people standing in the stairwell in Moscone because
I
that
remember
space was
that.
so overrun. And it was awesome because I remember like seeing people leaning over the railing and being like, "Can you hear me?" And
Hello, Zane. How are you?
hey, Susannah, good to see you. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we are so excited. We've been really busy preparing for Trailblazer DX, and we're here to just share a couple of fun memories and some previews for what you can expect for architects at TDX this year. So, Zane, I wanted to start by asking you, what number TDX is this for you? How many events have you been to?
Yeah, I have lost count. I've been there from the beginning, is what I can say. My first TDX was the first TDX, and I got to attend because I was a rad women coach, and a small group of us coaches got to attend at the invitation of Salesforce, and it just felt unreal, and it was magical. And then soon after that, I joined Salesforce, so I've gotten to be in from the beginning. So I've seen them all.
That's awesome. So you've seen a lot, and I can imagine you have lots of memories, but I'm going to put you on the spot here and ask, what's your most memorable moment from TDX's past?
The first year that we had architect content at TDX. I think TDX has always been a place where we've experimented, especially with technical content. And that year, I teamed up with the amazing certified technical architect team, and we had an area talking about more technical architecture certification career topics. And then we had another area where we were running a new kind of content that we were calling our blueprint content. And it was just technical deep dives into architectural parts of the Salesforce product portfolio. And Dee Leap Berkey and I did a session on packaging because it was at the beginning of unlocked packaging and it was really messy. And there were people standing in the stairwell in Moscone because
I
that
remember
space
that.
was so overrun. And it was awesome because I remember like seeing people leaning over the railing and being like, "Can you hear me?" And it was great to just see the fact that people wanted to have these conversations, that this content was so well received, and that really was such a groundswell moment for those in the community that really are trying to be excellent architects. And it was great to have that at TDX, and it was at TDX first. So I remember
Yeah,
that
I
really
remember
well.
that too. I think you had to move locations because some of the sessions were so popular, and it was really a different type of content, like you said, that we tried out there first. So, speaking of different types of content, what can architects look forward to in terms of like new experimental things at TDX this year?
Yeah, this year we're trying a couple things. So first is that we have our well architected workshops, which were first at Dreamforce actually, but we have even more space. So I'm really excited that you'll see all of us there with some amazing folks from the architect community leading expert workshops about how to build trusted, easy, and adaptable solutions, looking at real world scenarios and getting you into teams to really think about how do you make sure that your solutions are well architected across the complex Salesforce portfolio, across that 360, which is really great. But
That's awesome.
in terms of new stuff, you are actually leading the charge on something, which I am excited to see, that is all about really exploring a day in the life of an architect and talking to people in the community, people at consultancies and at customers and across Salesforce that are trying to build solutions in the real world and looking at what are your toughest problems, what keeps you up at night, and how can we start to show you how you make your work more effective by thinking differently about how you approach your work. And I'm really excited to see how the community receives your work and the demos that you're building for us. I think it's going to be a really great session. So see a day in life of the architect, add it to your agenda. Tell us
It's
what you
on
think.
Yep, it's on day one, and you can actually bookmark it in your agenda now. And yeah, I've been just really excited preparing this content. Thank you to everyone who contributed your ideas. Can't wait to see how it all comes together live. It's going to be great.
Yeah, live
Awesome.
demos, lots of popping around. I think it's going to be really exciting. And again, we're experimenting, we're trying something new. So I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I think the next time I'll see you, Zane, is in person in San Francisco, and I can't wait to see all of you in person there as well. It's going to be a great event. So, with that, I think we'll get back to preparing for these awesome sessions.
Thanks, Susannah.
Thanks,
Looking
Zane.
forward to seeing all of you. Take care.